world has shifted, but we will get through this. We are not just the next generation of leaders. We are leaders today. And we need allies like big brothers, big sisters. Relationships remind us that we can achieve our biggest possible future together. Now is the time to mentor a young person in your community. We are bigger together. Become a big today.
So, this is what a day in spring looks in Arizona. It's 75 degrees, it's outdoors at the JW Marriott Camelback Inn Resort and Spa in Paradise Valley. If you're watching this from back east, then you know the reason why we live in Arizona. This is our weather this time of the year. We welcome you to be part of the Valley of the Sun. In the beautiful city of Paradise Valley today, we're live directly from the JW Marriott Camelback Inn Hotel and Spa. My name is Oscar de las Salas. I will be your host tonight. So I want to say thank you to all of you who are tuning in to see this very, very special night to celebrate our bigs, our littles, and the people that make it happen. Tonight is a very special night because we're celebrating the annual Big Night Out Gala. It is a once in a year type of event that, because of the pandemic that we all know, had to be postponed, but we're here, we're back, and we're back in person. As I show you the outside, it is 75 degrees. I'm so sorry for all of you back east that's still snowing, that is very windy in Chicago, that you cannot go out because it's too cold. Look at this weather. Can we look outside with the camera? I want to ask production to go back outside because we have an incredible evening with a lot of surprises, a lot of people that make this possible. I want to say thank you to all of you for watching. And by the way, there is a way that you're going to participate tonight and be part of this broadcast. You can I check that little QR code that we have in the bottom, production? That's the way you can donate. You can donate by putting your phone right in front of the QR code, or look, you can donate at BBBSAZ.org/give. This is an incredible opportunity to support a program that has 100 years in our country. Can you believe this program is 100 years? And I'm going to tell you through the night what this program is all about, and we're going to hear the voices of those that make the program possible from the staff perspective, that support this incredible program here in Arizona, and those who are the first time being in front of this program. So if you want to donate, once again, I just want to make sure that you are a participant and you can help us tonight to raise incredible funds for this organization. You can go to BBBSAZ.org/donate. By the way, there is also the opportunity to buy raffle tickets. Check out a raffle for 13-day trip to Tanzania, and you can be part of it by going to the same website, but go to VNO Valley. So I just told you that this is a very impressive evening because we're going to have more than 700 people here in this ballroom at the JW Marriott in Paradise Valley. But we are going to have also very influential people that help to make this event happen. I want to run through the sponsors and check with production to see if we can say thank you to those who purchase sponsorships and are part of the financial support for this organization. So first and foremost, we all start with a party. We want to say thank you to Best Dispensary and Dispensary Cultivate Good Times. So thank you so much to BD, Best Dispensary, for being one of our sponsors. Next, we have the courtesy valet, because we all drove here, so leaving our vehicles, we want to say thank you to a strong insurance group with more than 40 years in business. Thank you to Teresa and her husband for their support. Next, we have impact sponsors, Accurate Signs and Engraving, Alaska USA Federal Credit Union, D-backs, the Diamondbacks. We love the Diamondbacks. They support this organization and many others, but we want to say thank you, as well as ASU, the Arizona State University, the prime university in the state of Arizona. We want to say thank you also to Banner, Aetna, and A.D. Bailey for their incredible support to this organization. Oh, the Sun Charities. Oh my God, we're talking about sports. You know what? The Suns donate to Big Brothers Big Sisters so the bigs can take the littles to the games. A way that you can contribute is by just giving us some support and creating momentum and experiences for the bigs and the littles. Also, we want to say thank you to Osprey Global, as well as Faros Foundation, of course, SFE, and UMB Bank. We have more sponsors to say thank you to. We're going to run the next level of sponsors that help us to produce tonight's event. We want to say thank you to the Inspire sponsors, Alliance Bank of Arizona, Bonnet University Health Plans, ATC Arizona Theater Company, Copper Point Insurance Companies, Cox, Desert Diamond Casino West Valley, Design Pickle. I think I'm gonna get this one right. Dobruzin Financial, Fry Supermarket. Also, we want to say thank you to Good Company Real Estate, Home Smart, MPH Coaching, Point B, Quasar Quantum Healing, which is a fantastic new organization and spa that you should go to somewhere in Scottsdale. We'll get to the owner in a few minutes. Also, SLG Law Group, SRP, of course, delivering water to all of us. Without SRP, we would not have the Valley of the Sun. Estate Services, Tito's Handmade Vodka, for those of you who like vodka like me, like vodka, there you go. Vela Insurance Services, and Weber Group. All these people make this event possible tonight. But with me, I have those who make tonight possible from the financial perspective and the perspective of organization or of this incredible evening. You just wait because there are surprises. I wish you were here. This is the moment that you say, oh, I wish you were here. But you can be participant of tonight's event by giving your support and help us to get big brothers and big sisters to a next level, or actually to get more littles to be cared for and to be part of this organization. So with me, I have those that make it possible. Like I said, I'm going to introduce you a wonderful couple, the Bucks family, Nick and Crystal. Coming up, these are co-chairs, one of our co-chairs tonight. Crystal, how are you?
Great, thank you.
How are you, Nick?
Doing excellent, Oscar.
How many nights were you able to go through all these with sleeping? Oh, well, you're expecting, so I'm really sorry. How far are you?
7 months.
Oh, congratulations to the two of you. So, I'm so sorry that you had to go through all these being in this state. Tell me about tonight. Give us a little preview of what it is tonight.
Tonight is about the youth children here in the Valley, the mentorship and the relationship that we have to get out there and inspire children to make sure that we impact their lives in a positive way.
Very good. How do you guys get involved with Big Brothers Big Sisters, Nick?
So I initially got involved with the organization in 2006 when I was matched with my little Chaz. He was 11 years old at the time. We had an awesome time being a part of the program and created a lifelong relationship out of it. He's 26 years old now and still consider him my little brother, and he's part of our family.
It is time to tell him that it's the time for him to become a big.
It's funny that you say that. 2 months ago, he reached out to me and he said he's ready to be a big himself. So he's actually going through the process right now.
Fantastic. So you told me that it's a process. Did you both wear bigs at some point?
Just myself, and so I kind of brought Crystal into the experience with my relationship with Chaz.
Tell us a bit about that process. What entails to become a big?
Yeah, you know, it's probably worth mentioning, Oscar, that it doesn't take a whole lot. I think some people might think they've got to be CEO of an organization or principal at a school. It's really not that. These kids are just looking for someone that has some life experience, someone they can talk to, sit down with, ask questions, just take them to lunch, go to a movie. They're just looking for a little bit of friendship and guidance. So I would encourage anyone that's considering it. I guarantee you're probably qualified. And if you have any concerns, get in touch with the organization and we can help talk you through that.
That's right. Tonight is what we're going to do. We're going to raise funds for this organization. What do we have for tonight that people will expect? Let's move a little bit further so people can see us. What do we expect tonight?
Well, we expect a big turnout. We're over 700 people here tonight. We have a great group of people, I think you went through some of the sponsors, a great dinner. We're going to meet a lot of the bigs and the littles and hear about their stories. And then after the dinner, we're going to go to an after party, which is going to be great.
So big shout out to someone watching back east. Who would that be?
Back east?
Yeah.
Well, I have family members back east watching.
Oh, well, then shout out to your family members. Who's watching? Come on, shout out.
Well, it's more Midwest.
Go Midwest. Oh, my
I have
God.
siblings in the Midwest.
Is it snowing up there? They should be texting
They're
you.
in Indiana, so yes, it is.
It's 75 here in Indiana. It's 75 degrees here. So it's like, we're doing good. Thank you so much to the two of you for all the effort. And congratulations for tonight. And let's get some funds raised.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So these are the couple that are part of the cheering. But with them, there is Eric I'm gonna butcher it. Sorry, I'm not gonna say it right. Eric Boftelsen. Botovsen. There you go. Hi, Eric. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Very good. Thank you so much for helping tonight and be a co-chair of tonight's evening. Tell me about the preparations.
And first of all, thank you for all the help and thank you for being a part of the committee. I feel like it started probably 6 to 8 months ago with various meetings and just planning the event, getting all of the sponsors lined up, filling all the tables and getting all the volunteers and everybody here tonight.
So I know that Big Brothers Big Sisters is an open and safe space for everybody. Everyone is involved. I know the LGBTQ community didn't have this aspect before. Any message for those bigs that are part of the LGBT community or supporters that want to become a big and support this organization?
Yeah, I think, a lot of times if you're an LGBT individual, there's an apprehension to becoming involved with youth organizations. If you're wondering whether or not you're going to be accepted or whether or not you're going to be shunned or your services are needed. But I can tell you the organization is extremely accepting and loving of all people, races, backgrounds, etc. And the youth are more appreciative of it because we have hundreds of youth on the waiting list and they need mentors of all shapes, sizes, and backgrounds.
Fantastic. Well, I wish you nothing but the best tonight. And a big shout out. Who do you want to say shout out to who's watching?
How about my mom? Hey there, Mom. Back in Minnesota.
Oh, another place that I'm sure is cold right now.
Very cold. Not here, which I'm sweating. So
75 degrees, no reason to sweat. You're going to do great tonight. Thank you so much. I'll see you in a minute. So these are the co-chairs of tonight's event. But I want to run again all the sponsors real quick. So we have a thank you to the sponsors. But before we get to the sponsors, I'm going to introduce you my co-anchors tonight, a big and a little. So I'm going to introduce you, Jeff and Razzie. Jeff, can you hear me? Are you out there? How are you doing? Tell me about tonight.
We're doing well out here. It's a beautiful day in sunny Scottsdale, Arizona. I've got my little Razzie here. Believe it or not, I'm a big, and he's grown like 5 inches or something since we met. And we've got the 2021 Big of the Year, correct? 2019 Big of the Year, David Jackson here. And what's life been like after the recognition?
I mean, I really think everyone who's involved in Big Brothers Big Sisters deserves, incredible recognition. It's the time, it's the commitment to the littles that goes into it. I'm certainly very honored to have been recognized, but there's so many people that are so supportive of the organization and do so much for their littles. It's just really an honor to be here with all of those people and those supporters here tonight.
Well, we definitely appreciate you. What would you say the best thing about being a big would be?
It's just getting to have fun. I think a lot of people think that they think of it as sort of a commitment, and I mean, it certainly is, but the real thing for me is just going out there and having fun with someone that you get to know and get to learn about and find interests that you can enjoy together. So it's kind of being a kid again.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I can kind of attest to that with my little Rozzy. On contrast, what's your favorite part about being a little, Rozzy?
My favorite part about being a little is just the experiences, going different places, doing different things with my big, Jeff, and just the experience.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate you. Do you have any thoughts to kind of recruit more mentors or more bigs?
I think anyone that is passionate about the youth in our community should really consider being a big brother or a big sister, because there are a lot of youth out there that could use the support of a friend, of a mentor, someone that they can hang out with and learn things from. And honestly, it's a lot of fun. It is a commitment, but at the end of the day, it's a lot of fun, and I think it's as valuable to the bigs as it is to the littles.
Great. Well, we appreciate you. We'll let you enjoy the evening. We appreciate you sharing some time with us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That was great, Jeff. You're ready for Hollywood. Just big smile to the camera with Razzie. He's ready for Hollywood. What am I doing here? Actually, I'm not even Hollywood. But I am a committee member, and I am committed to help Big Brother, Big Sisters. If you want to become a big, give me a call. There's a website down there. But if you're really committed, you can donate tonight. How about that? Donate. Help us to create, to maintain this program and to create another match. That's how they're called. When a person is a volunteer and want to help a little, then you become a big. So with that in mind, we have Marlo and Areli with us. Marlo is a big sister, and Areli is a recent match. So come on up. We're going to interview you and see you. How are you, Marlo?
I'm good. How are you?
Where is Areli? Don't be so shy. You look great tonight.
Thank you.
What do you expect to when you have a big sister? Tell me a little bit about the conversations that you don't have with other people. Well, we're live, but things that you want to talk to Marlo about.
I don't have any.
You don't have any? Don't tell me that. Just something that comes to mind that you have talked to her. I'm gonna hold it. This is mine. Don't take it. So tell me about the conversations you have with Marlo, or actually what you have done together.
For her mom, for grandma's birthday, we went to, what was it called?
The Desert Botanical Gardens.
The Desert Botanical Gardens, and we went out to dinner. And it was fun. It wasn't like it's not awkward anymore.
Oh yeah, exactly. You created a bond. And tell me about the process. Thank you so much for doing this and for volunteering. Tell me about the process of becoming a big sister.
It really wasn't that hard. It didn't take a ton of time. There's obviously some background checks and some things like that they do on the front end, and an interview to make sure that you understand the time commitment involved. And then from then on, they told me that they had a match, and I do the site-based program, so I go and meet with her at her school once a week. I work full time, so it's something that I'm able to fit around a busy schedule with work, which has been wonderful, and we've been matched for just over 4 years.
Yeah, a lot of people think that this is a very expensive thing out of your pocket for you. Is it?
No, not at all.
Tell me about the process of getting to the Desert Botanical Gardens, for example.
Yeah, well, that was a personal activity that we did, but there's a lot of opportunities that Big Brothers brings forward. They'll have tickets to events and opportunities to join local activities that are going on in town. And then sometimes, she's become kind of part of the family. And so, my family and I were going to Zoo Lights one night. We took Areli with us. So those types of things we just do as a family, because we've been together so long now that that's just how it is.
That's right. It's just part of the relationship.
It is.
Areli, tell me about, what do you tell your friends about having a big sister? What do they say?
they say that I'm lucky, and they say, "Oh, I want one too," but I'm in 6th grade already, and they like, you can't do the program anymore.
Yeah.
And I told them maybe I don't say anything to them. I just say I am lucky, but the only reason is because my teacher told me I talk too much in class, so she gave me a piece of paper, and she's like, "Here, we found a match for you, and so you can have someone to talk to."
That's great. It's a great surprise. So congratulations to the two of you. Many years of friendship, many years of mentorship. And please, last shout out. Who's watching from school, from your neighborhood, from the family? Who's watching this, do you think?
I know my mom's watching live.
So say hello
streaming.
something to Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Grandma.
Hi, Grandma.
Hi, Grandma.
Well, thank you so much. You guys
Thanks
look
a lot.
lovely tonight. Thank you so much. And now we're going to go back to Jeff and Razzie because I want to know what is happening outside. Who's arriving? You can see Camelback mounted in the background. It looks amazing. There it is. What's happening out there? Tell me about it.
Well, we're out here, again, enjoying the scenery, but we have a couple of guests. I'll let them introduce themselves. But if you could go ahead and tell us your name and tell us your connection to the organization.
Sure. My name is Fernando Perez. I'm one of the committee members for the Gala.
Hi, I'm Susie Stein. I'm also on the fundraising committee.
Well, we appreciate you being a part of this and helping to put this together. What prompted you to get together with Big Brothers Big Sisters of all the organizations to be a part of?
Sure. We actually got connected through Oscar de las Salas. He actually put out a call for volunteers to help with the Gala. That was about 4 years ago. And so we answered the call, and then we've been part of the organization ever since.
Well, thank you so much. We appreciate you. What would you all say to someone that was maybe on the fence thinking about becoming a big?
I'd say do it. I love this organization. We both do. They don't leave any child behind, and they're very inclusive, and there's nothing like mentoring a child. There really isn't.
Absolutely agree. Thank you so much for sharing some of your time tonight. Enjoy the evening.
Thank you.
So, by the way, if you knew or if you don't know, this couple that we just talked to. They are writers and incredible filmmakers, and they are award winnings. So thank you for their incredible support. And by the way, what you see here is something called the mystery boxes. So you can buy a box. Sorry, if you're at home, you cannot buy a box, but you can donate. That you can. So you buy a mystery box, and then they're for a fair amount, and then there are surprises. So you will get a surprise there. You don't know what you're gonna get. So that's what's called mystery box. Hello. So anyway, so back to this. We're gonna donate now. So you can go to BBBSAZ.org/give. So now I have with me the Walters. These people just through the pandemic put together a fantastic event, and then we had to do it all outdoors. It was crazy. I was part of the committee. My husband Gary and myself are committed to help Big Brothers Big Sisters. So we were also part of the committee that year. What year was that? God, 2020 never happened. 2022 kind of happened, and I'm here. 2020 didn't happen. 2021 was kind of like a dream. 2022, I'm here present, and I'm not wearing a mask because everyone here knows that we have been vaccinated and we are taking care of each other. So the Walters are in the house. Please come on up. How are you guys? Hi, Amy. How are you? How are you?
Doing great, thank you. How are you doing?
Loving the purple, right on
fantastic.
theme,
Look
fabulous.
Look who's talking about loving the purple. Amy, Andrew, camera, can we pan down if we can, if we don't mess with the, look at this, because this is a must see. That ensemble, I wish I could wear those too. This is fantastic.
They're not the easiest to walk.
Not the easiest to walk, and then, but Amy, tell me about last year's experience. Last year?
Yes,
Okay, last year's experiences. How was it?
Oh, it was wonderful. You know, it was one of the first galas.
Yep.
You know, because we were so nervous during the pandemic, and it was one of the first ones where we got back out there, and everyone showed up. Everyone was so excited. The energy was electrifying, and folks were donating online. It was hybrid, but people were just ready for it.
Yeah, and we're ready for it tonight. Andrew, tell me about your experience as well last year.
Last year was incredible. We had the opportunity to co-chair it,
Yep.
so heavily involved, and it's just such an awesome organization. And like Amy said, people showed up people supported. We raised a lot of money, and it's just it's for an incredible cause.
So
we're
how
happy to
was
help.
passing the baton to the new co-chairs? Because you passed the baton. Hey, guys, do these, do that. How was that?
So we're still involved, so we're on the committee. So
Thank
we
you.
had the opportunity to share what we thought about last year, give them some ideas for this year, and they have knocked it out of the park.
They sure
Just
have.
with the amount of people that are going to be here, and gifts and everything else that they're going to be auctioning off, it's been fantastic. So they did an awesome job picking up the baton for sure.
So something that you learned from last year that you say, I'm going to get involved. Why are you here? Something you learned from last year.
I'm a big.
Oh, you were a big now.
Yeah.
Congratulations. I
So
didn't
my
know.
little was at the gala last year.
I didn't know any of this.
So this organization is very near and dear to my heart. I just celebrated a year with my little, and it is the most incredible experience. If you've ever thought about getting involved, get involved. Mentor one of these children. To see her flourish over the last year has been amazing. And you think you're giving back, but what happens in the process is you gain even more. Like, it's been the best year of my life with her.
Fantastic. Well, thank you guys for coming and for your support to Big Brothers Big Sisters. Shout outs. Who do you want to say shout out to?
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. How about you,
Mom
Andrew?
and Dad, they're down in Florida, so thanks for all of your support, and have an awesome time down there.
So the weather is the same, and I think with that weather, you have to donate. Thank you.
that's right.
So donate. You can donate by just going to this website. It's BBBSAZ, which means Big Brothers, Big Sisters, AZ, which is Arizona.org. I keep forgetting that I have a lapel, and then I'm like, one of those things. But if you see how orange is in the background, it's because outside is about the same color, and it's Arizona weather. We get these beautiful orange sunsets. But I'm gonna check with Jeff and with Razi what is happening out there and what is so good to be out in the patio with everybody. Everybody's arriving. You will see people right behind me passing because, by the way, there is a bar. I'm gonna stop at the bar. What the things are happening out there. Jeff, take it away. What's happening out there?
Well, it's a great day to be in Arizona in the middle of February, coming from Michigan, and I'm out here with my little Razi. We've been matched for 7 years. We're just kind of taking it all in. It's a beautiful venue. Razi, can you tell us what you would say to a little who was getting in the program, who was kind of nervous?
Just go for it. You're gonna get a lot of new things taught to you, a lot of new things. You're gonna do new things with your big, and they're here for you. There's someone you can talk to and share things with all the time. They're gonna be there for you. You just gotta give them a call or text.
That's great. That's great. Yeah, we're just like I said, we're enjoying the evening. Everybody looks great, and we're watching this beautiful sunset, and just waiting for our next victims to interview.
Say victims. I love the fact you say victims because it is that. It's like grabbing people to be in front of the camera and get them ready to talk, to give us their voices or to lend us their voices to what this incredible organization means to all of us. But look at this. This is outside. It's 75 degrees. Sorry, Minnesota. Sorry, Chicago. It's wonderful. There's a lot of people from back east. Oh, there you go. Everyone, by the way, if you check, the night is all in kind of a purple color because Arizona is known for purple sunsets. That's a geographical thing I don't want to get into. Or actually a chemistry, the sunset, blah, blah, blah. Too much. But the purple is the color of the valley of the sun. Phoenix is the capital. Right now we're in part of this valley. It's part of Metro Phoenix. And then purple is the color of the valley. So you see everything is black and white and purple. And tonight's event, the gala is called A Big Night Out in the Valley. And with that, we have the chairwoman of this organization. She is on the board and she is the chair board. And her husband, Casey, Teresa Strunk and Casey Strunk. Please come on up right here on the tape. Wow, good to see you. Oh God, we look great in camera.
I know.
Another one, please pan down. This is a full print that it talks to you about tonight's event. Tell me your experience of being the chairwoman of this fantastic organization.
Well, where do I begin? It's been an amazing opportunity, and we've had our struggles with COVID and the pandemic, but there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and I think we are, these trying times have made us stronger, and we're going to come out better than ever and serving even more children in our community.
How is supporting a chairwoman? Because you are now the first man.
Well, yeah, I have to tell her to put the phone away at the dinner table. She's getting text messages and emails, and I said, let's shut it off. But no, the organization has been very, very lucky over the last 2 years to have Teresa at the helm, because she's worked very hard and believes in the mission, and I think she's moved it forward. So
Fantastic. Tell me your first face-to-face with Big Brothers Big Sisters. How do you learn about this program?
It's been several years. I was a big sister formerly.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm a
Thank you.
previous big sister. 15 plus years ago, and then when I moved here to Phoenix in 2009, I looked up the organization and found out that they had a young professionals council, a young board, and I got involved with that right away and was, served with them for about 5 years, and then was elected to the governing board in 2014, and I'm addicted. My time as chair is coming to an end, the end of June, but I'll be on the board another year and will always be behind the mission, and we're actually in the interview process to get involved as a family, a big family.
Oh.
So we will have a little, and then our 2 daughters, Casey and myself, will be a big family. So we're very excited.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Tell me your elevator speech, Casey, when they tell you, my wife is in Big Brothers Big Sisters, she's the chairwoman. What would you say to that person to donate?
well, obviously we all need influential people in our lives. It's not necessarily easy to make the right decision as a young child or a young adult, even with great parents. And so, those kids that might not have the best leadership at home or unstable situations have the ability to have that mentor and strong personality in their life to point them in the right direction. So
I'm looking for my checkbook.
Hey,
I'm going to donate.
I
With that elevator speech, you got it. I'm going to donate. So talking about donate and shout outs, who do you want to shout out to?
Oh my gosh.
Go.
The
Names.
committee, the chairs, Crystal, Nick, Eric, Laura, our CEO, Jessica, Adrian, the whole team.
Go.
The
Friends.
board,
At work.
Everyone who's here tonight that's supporting Casey and I and the mission, and just everybody. We're so
Donaldson
thankful.
Financial, BSL
Yes.
Nutrition, all of our friends that
All
are coming
of our
out.
friends that are coming tonight. Stockton Dermatology came in with a great sponsorship.
Correct.
Just so many. Too many to name.
Too many to name. And then we're going to let you go. You guys can have a wonderful evening.
you.
Congratulations once
Thank
again.
you.
Keep on. Thank you so much.
Yes.
And thank you
Thank
for
you,
your
Oscar.
leadership.
Thank you, Oscar.
So thank you to this wonderful couple. And like this couple, we have many others in the Valley that are supporting Big Brothers, Big Sisters. But I want to go outside and see what Razzie and Jeff are doing. Because I want to see this wonderful weather. It's about to be sunset. So let's go outside and check it out.
Hey, we're out in the middle of the gala here. It's getting crowded. It's a lot more people here as we shift back and forth here. We're looking for our next interviewee, but what are you into, Razzie? Let's learn about you. What grade are you in, and what's your favorite subject in school?
I'm currently a sophomore right now. I do plan on graduating early, and my favorite subject in school would be business management. It's a class I'm taking right now, and I think it's like really helping me prepare for managing my own business and starting my own business. So that's why I really like that class.
That's awesome. Thank you for sharing that. What do you see yourself being a big when you get to be of age?
Yeah, I plan on giving it a try. See where it goes. See how many littles I can impact and just make their lives better.
Okay. And this is your this is our third or fourth event. What's been your favorite thing about coming to the annual event?
Just meeting new people and getting the experience. Makes me less nervous every time I talk on at these events. So I feel like that's what I like about them and enjoy coming to them for. just the experience and getting to meet new people.
That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that.
So this is a fantastic big and little match. So there is a process, like I mentioned, to become a big, and there is a process to become a little. But through that process, we need funds. We need funds. We need support. And with that, we need your assistance and we need your help. You can go to this particular website, BBBSAZ.org, and then you can donate. But I want to also ask production, if it's possible, to check the sponsors for tonight. I want to see the people that help us to put this together. I'm part of the committee. My husband and myself, my husband Gary, shout out to Gary. We're part of this committee, and we help tonight by bringing our network together. So with that being said, I want to say thank you. We want to say thank you to the after party host, Best Dispensary. And also, we want to say thank you to Strong Insurance Group. We want to say thank you to our impacting sponsors, Accurate Signs, Alaska Federal Credit Union, DBACS, ASU, Arizona State University, Banner Aetna, AD Valley, Sons Charteries, Osprey Global, Faros Foundation, SFE, UMB Bank, as well as our Inspire sponsors, Alliance Bank of Arizona, Banner University Health Plans, ATC Arizona Theater Company, Copper Point Insurance Companies, Cox, Desert Diamond Casino West Valley, Design Pickle, Dobrzyń Financial, Fry's Food Stores, Good Company Real Estate, HomeSmart, MPH Coaching, Point B, Quasar Quantum Healing, SLG Law Group, SRP, State Services, State Serve, Tito's Handmade Vodka, Bella Insurance Services, and Weber Group. And I'm going to take, I think we're done with the sponsors. I think that's it. But look how beautiful it is in the background. They opened the drapes. Go ahead. These guests are going through. We want to see everyone who's arriving. So the background, there is a step and repeat here. And then that is part of the outdoors. And there is the bar that I'm going to visit after I finish this, because I need a drink. But so thank you. If you're tuning in, we are directly from the JW. God, we're directly or live directly from the JW Camelback Inn Marriott Hotel in the city of Paradise Valley. We're celebrating the Big Night Out, which is the annual celebration that raises funds for Big Brothers Big Sisters of Central Arizona, an institution that has more than 65 years in the Valley of the Sun and about 100 years in the entire country doing matches for littles and bigs. But I want to read some statistics so you get an idea of the breadth of help that this organization brings to the community. The Big Night Out is an annual celebration of mentorship. Each year, over 700 supporters attend this fun gala event celebrating the power of mentoring. Now, here locally, Big Brothers Big Sisters of Central Arizona supports over 1,000 matches at any time and have been serving our local community for over 65 years. Now, why to raise funds? This is the reason why. It costs on average of $1,500 to support a first-year match. So imagine if we have 700 matches, it's a lot of money, and there's a lot of staff that make this possible. So we want to raise a number of funds in order to support this wonderful organization. So it costs about $1,500 to support a first-year match. Where the money goes? This includes things like recruitment of quality volunteer, which is the process that you get qualified to becoming a big or a little. The ongoing support of a highly trained staff. The staff of Big Brothers Big Sisters is incredibly kind and thoughtful, and you have to go through a process in order to secure that the matches go well. And of course, the resources for the child and their family, because the child is not only the child, the families, both families get together as well, and both families are part of this of this wonderful program. It is not easy, but it's an incredible organization, and it's all about mentorship. But we want to hear more about this organization from those people who are part of the board of directors. And with me, I have Clarence Stallings. Clarence, how are you?
Pleasure meeting you.
Good to see you. We know each other from the
Yes,
past.
I believe so.
I
yes,
know, but I mean,
absolutely.
you've been helping for quite some time here.
That's correct.
Tell me, how long have you been with the organization?
I have been on the board of directors for the last 5 years. I'm also a big brother myself for the last 3 years, but I've been part of the program for 44 years, as I was a little myself.
What? So you are the living proof that this organization works.
Absolutely.
That's amazing. Congratulations to you for becoming who you are today. So you understand the reason of mentorship.
Absolutely.
Tell me some of the conversations you may have had in the past with your little.
Really just doing the right thing, trying to live with integrity, and trying to live with pride.
Fantastic. Can I become? No, that's too little. That's never mind. I love the fact that you wear your heart right here in your hand, and you're able to give it. Tell me about tonight. How do you talk? Tell me, what do you talk to what tell your friends about tonight? How do you tell them, please support me tonight? What is the elevator speech?
Really is the importance of this mentorship. There's so many great kids here in the Valley, and they didn't ask for certain situations. Not that all of them are in dire need, but it's really just supporting them and being here. And I've invited friends here. I personally purchase a table every year myself, and I invite friends to gain exposure to the program.
Through the pandemic, in those conversations with the board members, what words were said? What concerns were given?
We can't stop.
Yep.
We have to keep going, pandemic or not, we have to keep going.
And you are here supporting this wonderful organization. Clarence, thank you so much. Congratulations to you, and please stay. Please stay on the board, because we need more like you.
I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
One of the board members that is part of this organization. Now you can become also a board member if you have the ability and the time and the commitment, the personal commitment to help. You don't need, I don't think you need big funds. Of course, there is a process to becoming a board member, but if you have any inquiry, if you want to be part of the board, want to be a volunteer, you want to become you want your family to be involved, simply go to BBBSAZ.org. So Big Brothers, Big Sisters, az.org. So with that, I'm going to ask outside Jeff and Razi to see what is happening, and so we can see the sunset, because it's getting dark, as you can see, while I go to the bar and have a drink. Take it away.
Well, we're out in the Gala. It's getting a little bit busier. I don't have to squint as much now. So that, if that's the only complaint in February, then you're in a good place. But we have a gentleman here, Brian Wood. He'd like to share some of his time with us. And Brian, can you tell us what your role is with the organization, and maybe how you became a part of it, why you chose Big Brothers, Big Sisters?
Sure. So thank you, Jeff. Big fan of you, big fan of Razi as well. So I'm a board member with Big Brothers, Big Sisters, Central Arizona, and really the whole idea behind that was how can you get the greatest return on investment for changing lives? And this organization has a track record of changing lives, which ultimately creates that ripple effect, which changes communities and humanity, changes the world. So it's a huge part of my passion, and my why and my motivation is, how many lives and organizations can I help change during the short amount of time that we're on this planet together? So it was a perfect fit, yeah.
Well, we appreciate you being a part of the organization, coming out tonight. Before we got here, you had mentioned that you noticed the numbers were up a little bit. Can you want to enlighten us about that?
Yeah, I last year it was restricted to outside, and now the numbers are going. The numbers have gone in the right direction, and it's just great to see so many people out here having a great time. Like you mentioned, you're not squinting, but you are enjoying the weather out here. So weather is perfect, and just the energy is good. So numbers are great, and that's going to help us to support more lives and change.
Awesome. Well, hey, I appreciate you staying with me. I had to do a little fishing to get you over here, but appreciate you taking some time.
Thank you so much. And we can see outside, the guests are arriving, the things are happening outdoor in the patio, the step and repeat is on. Let's just stop quick camera so we can pan a little bit more and see who is here. Tonight is a community night. We are back live from the JW Marriott in Scottsdale and the Camelback Inn in this case. And we can see people dress up. Look at this lady, one wonderful outfit. So everyone dress up. It is outdoors, we're safe. We all want to get together and we want to make tonight's an incredible opportunity to say thank you to Big Brothers Big Sisters and to create a momentum for this organization. You can be part of this organization if you go to BBBSAZ.org, and then there, while you are there, you can donate. You can help Big Brothers Big Sisters to continue their incredible effort. It costs $1,500 to do a match and support a match. I'm still talking to this. Why? I have a lapel. I just forget. So one thing that you can do, if I tell you what can you do if you think it's too much for you, go to your HR department in your company, or if you are a business owner, a small business owner, a big business owner, then give a call. Give a call to Big Brothers Big Sisters. And they have programs for organizations, for sponsorship, for involving or including your staff members to be bigs or become part of the program. It is a beautiful, community-oriented type of organization. And with that, a lot of our own members of our community are willing to give the extra time and a lot of fashion sense. Because with me, I have Clarence. How are you?
I'm great, how are you?
Good to see you.
Thank you, it's great to be here. Do I hold this or you roll?
No, this is mine. Okay. I tell everyone, this is mine. So it's like, don't touch it. So it's like, I'm just gonna ask some quick questions.
Perfect.
Tell me what your involvement, first of all, introduce yourself to the community.
Yeah, absolutely. My name is Drew Shaw. I am the founder and CEO of VoiceThreads, but I'm connected through to Big Brothers Big Sisters because they are a partner of ours with VoiceThreads, and I'm a big brother, and I'm on the Big Night Out committee as well. So I'm three times in there.
You are the trilogy, and you're all in. It was like, all in. Look at this. I have to tell the camera, hello. We have to look like this is, guys. This is how you go out of town. It's a lot of fashion. But tell me about how do you get involved? Your organization with Big Brothers Big Sisters.
Yeah. So VoiceThreads, we partner with nonprofit organizations, and they're all local here in the Valley. And basically, we get our design inspiration from all of our nonprofit partners. So, and our socks are mismatched as well. So it's all about causing conversations, not about the socks, but about the organizations and their work. And Big Brothers was an easy partner to partner with because there's such a great story to tell. So yeah.
I'm really curious about your Instagram feed.
Yeah, what are you interested about?
I'm really interested. It's like I'm behind in fashion sense.
Oh no,
this is all
you have it put together, sir.
Tell me your Instagram page.
So VoiceThreads, VOYCE Threads.
Tell them because you're gonna get a lot of followers here.
So VOYCE Threads. Like I said, we're a socially conscious lifestyle brand. We use sustainable yarns. We use a zero waste manufacturer, and a portion of the proceeds from the sale of each sock is donated back to our nonprofit partners as well.
So this is a full circle type of commitment. Who else is committed in your family to Big Brothers Big Sisters?
Well, not necessarily Big Brothers Big Sisters, but also my family's always been big on community service. My grandfather is a pastor, so he's really big. He would fall asleep on the phone with people all the time, and so my family's always been community oriented, and so it's just like in my blood to be involved in things like this. So yeah.
Incredible work. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being a big. Thank you for being part. Thank you for everything. And I hope you ask your friends, a shout out to your friends. Who do you want to shout out to?
I want to shout out to my little brother, Tarai. I don't know if he's watching, but in case he is, hey Tarai, you're amazing. Thank you for all that you've inspired me to do already. But and then everyone on VoiceThreads team, hello to you as well. So yeah, I think that's it.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for being with us tonight, and I will see you inside.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. So people are arriving. This is a full round social media conscious, By the way, this is a good way that you can help us to spread the word of this organization. You can go to Big Brothers, Big Sisters AZ, I believe it is, on Instagram, and you can check out the stories, and you can see what happened behind scenes in these relationships, and how a big becomes a big and a little becomes a little, and the experiences they share together. One of the things that I have on my notes here is that events like these provide critical funding for us to carry out our programs throughout Maricopa and Pinal counties. So we have 2 counties where Big Brothers Big Sisters of Central Arizona serves to. So if you are a big, or if you're a little, or if you have a little, or have an idea of someone who can be a big, in Maricopa and Pinal counties, Big Brothers Big Sisters of Central Arizona can help you. I want to check outside to see what is happening with Jeff and Rassi. They seem to be talking a lot to each other. I don't know what's going on. Take it away. Jeff, are you there? I don't see you. He's there. Yes, he is.
We are here. So Rozzy and myself are still having fun. Paul Horton walking by here. But to kind of speak to what Oscar just mentioned with the bigs, we have a fellow big here, YPC member, Jacob Koch. Jacob, what made you want to be a big?
I got exposed to Big Brothers Big Sisters in college, and I really just liked the message of Big Brothers Big Sisters and the mission. It's such a simple mission, peer-to-peer or one-to-one mentoring, but it can have such a profound effect on a kid's life. I mean, it can literally change a kid's life. So I just like the ability to give back, give your time and impact a kid's life in a positive way. It's a no-brainer. So I was really inspired to get involved. So.
For sure. And I think we get caught up in the good cause and the mission and vision, but we have a little fun too, right?
That we do. You got to balance it out. No, it's always fun, especially, going out with a little. I mean, there's tons of fun things to do. We go, miniature golfing, we'll go play tennis, just anything. It's a blast, all right? It's not just, it's very both ways. Everybody gets something out of it, so.
For sure. And I mean, because I know you personally, balancing a business and still volunteering, how do you manage to do that for those people who say, oh, I'm just too busy?
Yeah, no, it's not, easy necessarily, but it is doable. I mean, you just have to make time for it, and the time you do set aside for it, you get back tenfold. I mean, it's just a time to, get away from your phone and get away from the emails and things like that, spend quality time with a kid, and like I said, you get a lot out of it too. It's definitely giving back, but it's everybody wins, so. Yeah.
For sure, I can attest to that. I appreciate you taking some time to talk to us tonight. Enjoy yourself.
Thank you.
I'm sure we'll catch up.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
So I can see from the corner of my eye the weatherman. So Paul Horton is here with us, and I have to just give the weather. Right now in Phoenix, Arizona, it's 75 degrees and it's wonderful. I'm going to take your job. I have the accent, you don't. How about that? So people are arriving. It's a fun time. Paul and I know each other for a long time. He actually told people once that I have my own DJ and I travel with my own DJ. I travel with my own music in my head, but that's a different matter. That's a different subject. So we have Keisha McKinnon, because this is a fashion show and a runway show. Stop right there in the name of God. Camera, look this beauty all together. Hi, Keisha, how are you?
Hello, how are you, Oscar?
Very good. Thank you for coming in such a beautiful garment. Let's just get a little bit closer. I don't bite people, but those are killer boots.
Thank you.
And it goes with my spirits tonight. It's all about.
They actually are very comfortable.
Very comfortable. Keisha, tell me, how do you get involved with Big Brothers Big Sisters?
Yeah, so I've been involved with Big Brothers Big Sisters for a long time. My son was matched with a big, Matt Manukian, and they were matched until they turned out. And now it just so happens that Matt is now on the board of directors. My son Marcus is community relations specialist for Big Brothers Big Sisters, and I recently joined the board. So it's full circle for me and the band getting back together.
This is fantastic. So you know exactly what happened behind scenes, all the conversations.
Yes.
And if you talk, like I'm asking this to all the board members and everyone who comes here as part of all this, give me your elevator speech when you meet someone for the first time and you tell them, I need your support to this organization because of.
I need your support to Big Brothers Big Sisters because you have no idea the impact it has on little boys and little girls to be matched with a big. As a parent, to see the nurturing relationship between a big and my little, it's invaluable, extremely invaluable. We are family, we continue to be family, and it has made a tremendous difference in my son's life, and you just never know the impact you can have in a child's life.
I'm looking for my checkbook. You all know, because this comes from your heart and it's an
It
amazing.
is. It is straight from my heart.
So tonight is big night out in
Yes.
the valley.
Yes.
What would be a good suggestion to a big to take a little in the valley? What would you take a little if you were a big?
Listen, you can do, it doesn't have to be anything big. The best times that my son had with his big is when they were at home playing video games or having a chicken nugget eating contest or who could eat the most chicken nuggets. But it opens them up to a lot of experiences. He got to go to the symphony and other things like that, but it really is just the time that you're spending with someone.
Okay, chicken McNuggets on you.
Yes.
I'm there. Thank you so much for tonight, and we'll see you inside.
Thank you, Oscar.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So this is what happens. This is a community-oriented type of organization. And with that, I want to highlight the sponsors. Once again, the people that make this possible. This live streaming is coming to you courtesy of Stockton Dermatology. And I'm reading right here on my left. Thank you to the Stocktons. We're going to have them with us at any minute. Thank you to Best Dispensary, our after party host, and our courtesy valet, Strong Insurance Group. Other impact sponsors: Accurate Science and Engraving, Alaska, USA; D-Bags, Arizona State University; Banner Edna, 80 Bailey; Sons Charities, Fiesta Bowl Charities, there you go; Osprey Global, Faros Foundation, SFE, UMB Bank. Our Inspire sponsors: Alliance Bank of Arizona, Banner University Health Plans, ATC, Arizona Theater Company, Copper Point Insurance Companies, Cox, Desert Casino of West Valley, Design Pickle, WC Financial Services, Tax and Accounting, Fry's Food Stores, Good Company Real Estate, Home Smart, MPH Coaching, Point B, Quasar Quantum Healing, SLG, Samuel's Law Group, SRP, State Serve, Ito's Handmade Vodka, Vela Insurance Services, and Weber Group. Once again, a big thank you. This is a big thank you to Stockton Dermatology for allowing us to have a wonderful evening. But talking about wonderful evening, wonderful people, trailblazers, exemplary personas, leaders, and pushers, and go get it, and get it done, and a leader with the staff, wonderful on the phone, sending little love messages and hearts in the middle of the night saying, Oscar, thank you, is Laura Capello. Laura is the CEO and director of Big Brothers Big Sisters of Central Arizona. Hello, darling. How are you? Good to see you.
How are you doing?
Are you excited for tonight? We have, of course, we have everyone in the house.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It's such a great crowd. I forgot how to mingle.
Tell me. I forgot about how to wear shoes. I can't imagine you. Can we pan down? This is a look.
Your shoes are amazing.
Oh yeah.
Your shoes are amazing.
Thank you. We should have
Those
the
are
shoe
stunning.
camera the next
Those
time.
are like burgundy.
Because they're burgundy. They told me that I needed to. No, that's the way. They told me to wear the colors of the night. By the way, so I match.
You look great.
Tell me the meaning of tonight's event for this organization, or tell everyone. I would say, tell all of the people watching. And don't cry because you make me cry.
I know.
I know, but tell us.
I know, no tears yet. So just seeing everybody, first of all, even our board members, we've been Zooming for a long time. So seeing you even, that's amazing. being here to celebrate Big Brothers Big Sisters and letting people know what we've been doing the last couple of years. I mean, we did have an event last year, but it was a little bit different.
Yeah.
So this year is just that we could celebrate getting through, helping our kids, raising more money to help more kids. Our kids really need it more than ever now.
Yeah,
More than
we
ever.
need it more than ever.
More than
now,
ever.
those people that are watching for the first time this live stream and they are like, what is happening there? Why is Oscar a committee member? What's going on? Tell them a little bit about Big Brothers Big Sisters and tell them why it's so important for them to get involved.
So Big Brothers Big Sisters has been around in the Valley for close to 70 years. Feels like yesterday we were celebrating 65 years. And we match kids with mentors. So it sounds pretty simple, right?
Yep.
But it's a little bit more not complicated. Mentoring is easy. But what we do is we match kids with volunteers who share similar likes. Maybe a big brother is really good at math and a little brother might not be as good in math.
Schooling.
Right? Schooling.
Yeah.
People that maybe a child wants to go into the nursing profession. So it's, and we want to show our kids the potential that's already in them. So we're not trying to change our kids. We're just trying to, difference is, so I'm a big sister. My little sister is actually 18, almost 19. But we have a match, so we have a program specialist that's kind of in our match with us.
Yeah.
So that we don't just match our kids and then tell the volunteers, okay, just go forth and mentor.
Correct.
You have support. You have activities to do within our agency. And this last couple of years too, we've really supported the volunteers more than ever and the families. So it's been,
full circle.
It's full circle.
Full circle.
Yeah.
And then I know this is a lifestyle, Teresa. Is it a lifestyle?
Oh yeah.
So the joys of being big is a big sister in your case is wonderful. Tell me about your first conversation. Two things. Your first conversation with Laura Capello and I know, mine was about the same. It was lunch and I want to say goodbye, but I wanted to hug her.
3 hours later.
3 hours later, it's like,
You're on a
I'm in,
committee.
my checkbook is empty because Laura can tell. Yeah,
Goes away.
you should lobby actually. You should be a lobbyist in Washington. But that's a different matter. Now, tell me your first conversation with Laura first. And the second one is, how late did the conversation go through the pandemic? Were you up until 1 a.m. with her?
Well, originally we met when Laura came back to the organization after a stint away, but came back with full force. That was in 2011. So,
That's when you captured me.
11 years ago, which is incredible. But Laura and I talk all the time. We on the phone, text, in person, and we make a great team. And the organization wouldn't be here through the last 2 years if it wasn't for Laura and the leadership team that works so well together. We have an amazing board. The board is there to offer all of our support. And it's great. We have the Young Professionals Board, we have an advisory board, we have an association board, we have a lot of
I find ways to keep people.
Yes.
You do.
I just create more things.
No, and you're amazing at it. I mean, you're good at. You're a lobbyist, but with that in mind, I'm a stats kind of guy. So I'm going to ask you a Q&A rapid fire.
Oh my God.
Hopefully you have
You're gonna
them.
put me on the spot.
Oh yeah, if I tell you how much a pair of shoes will cost, you will be like, oh, it's $500. Oscar.
Yeah.
Like, exactly.
Yeah.
But I'm going to ask you these questions. How many people on your staff currently?
How many people are what?
Staff. On
We
your
have
staff.
50.
50. How many volunteers do you think you have currently?
We have about 1,000.
1,000. How much it costs to take care of one match?
1,600.
Oh,
approximately a year.
A year, 1,600 a year. What else can I ask? Oh, organizations or foundations or companies. How many companies do you have right now supporting Big Brothers, Big Sisters?
So many.
Not many. We want more.
Not enough.
We want yours.
Not
Not enough.
Yeah, and our community.
Yeah.
Because this community is amazing.
Incredible.
I mean, I know Teresa said, our staff and the board, everyone, but our community got us through this too. I mean, I had calls from foundations, companies, what can we do to help? Mm-hmm. I love this community.
And you are centrally located in Phoenix, right?
So we serve all of Maricopa County.
Okay.
But our office Our new office.
New
Our
office
new
people,
office.
listen to this. Where-
Central, and it's on Osborne and 16th Street.
Urban Osborne and 16th
Very central.
Street.
So it's-
Very central.
Central
Let me
Phoenix.
see, where do I go there? Taco Guild, but that's on Osborne and 7th.
Right down the
Close,
street.
close.
Then we can Taco Guild. You need to be part of Big Brothers Big Sisters because I go to your to support you all the time.
Yes.
That was good,
Taco
huh?
Guild.
I can
like
love
that.
it. I'm a mini Laura.
Okay, we'll be meeting you next week. Yeah.
I'm in mini Laura right
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
Thank you
yeah.
for everything.
Thank
Anything you
you.
want to say to the people watching, and shout outs to anyone.
Teresa, I think Oscar should be on our board.
I think that's a fantastic idea.
That's an indecent proposal in front of everyone. How am I going to say no to this? What do I get? Do I get that jewel that you're wearing that is a Molina jewel? I know you're wearing Molina tonight. I have you.
We'll be talking.
We'll be talking.
We'll
Thank
be
you so much,
talking.
the two of you. Thank you for your service.
Thank
Not
you.
only for this organization, but
You are
you're
a community
pillar.
icon.
Yeah.
Community icon.
Tell that to Gary so he listens
I
to
will
you.
talk to Gary.
So it's like, go tell my husband that. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Please
Thank
go on.
you.
Thank you. Thank you. This is the people that make it happen. We just listened, my conversation with our chairwoman from Big Brothers Big Sisters, and Laura Capello, which is the president and CEO of this wonderful organization. I want to go outside again. I think it's already dark, isn't it, Jeff and Rassi?
It is getting a little dark, so we've changed locations to get some light here. But we have the pleasure of having big brother Victor and little brother Deontay, and like to kind of get to understand you all. Deontay, can you tell us about your experience as a little brother? Maybe your favorite part of being a little brother?
I think probably my favorite part would be being able to like go to experience certain things I haven't been able to before. So like maybe if it's learning about historically black colleges, I think they were called. Learning about those things and stuff like that.
Awesome, thank you. And like what has been maybe something that's changed the way you think since you've been connected with Big Brother Victor here?
To be honest, I don't really know yet.
I mean, it's a deep question. I was trying to, no worries. I appreciate you, sir. And Victor, what prompted you to get with Big Brothers Big Sisters out of all the organizations here in the Valley?
Actually, I've been involved in Big Brothers for a long time, so my passion is always mentoring men, young boys, particularly young boys of color. And I like to say that my day job pays the bills, but I'm passionate about mentoring.
That's awesome, man. And what's been your favorite part about being connected with Deontay?
So Deontay actually he's kind of a quiet kid, but he loves to experiment. We do sushi, we did skiing years ago. Just getting him an opportunity, even something like this. And so his first time wearing a suit, and he wears it well. So just giving an opportunity to see things that he would not necessarily see. So
definitely looking good, my friend. Me and Rozzy have been connected for 7 years, and I think we get just as much out of it as you all get out of it. So we appreciate you sharing some time with us this evening, getting on camera. You have a shout out for anybody, any friends or your parents?
Most likely just my mom and my grandma.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing some time with us. Enjoy the evening.
That's one of those interviews that you go like, is this gonna end? This is one you have like, okay, you have to ask another question. You look great today. Tell me about your shirt. Jeff, thank you so much. Jeff and Razzie outside in the patio. If you see outside, it's a beautiful Arizona sunset. If you're in Minnesota, you need to move here. If you are in Chicago, you need to move here. If you are in New York, stay there. I'm going to go visit you because I want to go to New York and see Broadway. So in any case, welcome back. We are live from the JW Marriott Camelback Inn Resort and Spa in Paradise Valley, one of the cities of metropolitan Phoenix, which is located within the Maricopa County. And this is the house and the base of Big Brothers Big Sisters of Central Arizona. I want to say thank you to our sponsors, but most of all, thank you to Stockton Dermatology. If you see me moving this way, it's because I have right here a banner that says thank you to our broadcast reception host, Stockton Dermatology. I also want to say thank you to the team of 2 Second Media and TSM TV, where you're watching this event live, because they're putting together an incredible live stream. Thank you to Jeff, thank you to Chris, and the rest of the team that are just helping me just go along, get this thing done, and introduce everyone, and make this party one to cheer for a long time. Actually, until next year. This is the annual gala for Big Brothers Big Sisters. What am I doing here when I have a lapel? I have to tell Jeff, remember Oscar, remind me, you are talking to the lapel, not to the microphone. This is going to be, thank you, Jeff. But someone that knows everything about what is good of everything, and what is good to do good, and what is good to be a businesswoman with a successful enterprise that is part of the new world, because it's a dispensary, it's part of what the world is right now. And by the way, I need to go get some mocktails after this because I need some air. So we met years back. I have to do a long introduction here. My apologies, but it's just, I know this woman and she's a trailblazer. She's incredible. She's in the forefront of anything that is good in our community, and that's the reason that she's here. Not only herself, but also her husband and her company, Best Dispensary, who we want to say thank you to because they are sponsors of the after party. That's when I want to say I wish you were here, because it's going to be an amazing after party with DJ Peabody, which is an institution, a man who's an institution in this community. Susan Wang coming up. Susan Wang, who, my God, this is breakfast at Tiffany's all over again.
Thank you.
Camera,
Thank you for
may
having me.
we just enjoy a moment and the air. And what are you wearing?
I'm actually wearing catwalk.
Oh, this is well, you are in my catwalk right now, for sure. Susan Wang, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me, Oscar.
Who brought you to Big Brothers Big Sisters?
I would actually have to say you, Oscar. And
Am I
also-
responsible again for this beautiful catch?
Yes, and Laura, who's the
Yep.
president, and also Adrian, but all the team at Big Brothers Big Sisters.
Have you
definitely.
mentored anyone? Have you gone through your life with a mentor? Tell me your experience in mentorship.
Definitely. I myself have not mentoring other little sisters yet. However, I've always been a part of Big Sisters, Big Brothers, to contribute financially and sponsor the event. I myself, I'm actually an immigrant. I came to this country when I was 12 years old. And as you know yourself, immigrant families are always busy. The parents are working. So because of that, when my parents couldn't really help me with schoolwork or the community work, it was actually Big Sister, Big Brother, Big Sister that helped me out when I was in middle school and high school. So that's why I feel passionate about being a part of this.
So you have a story with the organization. You have a story part of your life.
Definitely, yeah.
So I am asking everyone this question because it's critical to enhance the amount of bigs and the support to the organization. Tell me your elevator speech to someone you meet out in the streets, and this is the first time you meet someone, and you want to tell that person, hey, I want you to become a supporter.
Definitely. It is important to invest in our future, which are the children, right? Unfortunately, not all children have welcoming parents or parents that are available with their time and resources. So if you do have a means to give up your time and also your talent, but also just being there for those children that want that attention and the time and resources, I believe that you're investing in the future, which I cannot tell you how it's going to come back to you, but in my case, it always came back to me and prosper my businesses, my personal life as well. So I encourage all of you to get involved. It starts with you by being involving with the organization and learning about it. And then from there, I hope that you can meet your little brother and little sister and hope that you can become the seed of hope, which in turn, later when these children grow up, they're going to be the future leaders of America and they're going to be actually giving back. So you are starting this. So don't wait. Be involved right now.
So that's wonderful. What is your Instagram account and where do we find Best Dispensary?
So my Instagram account is Susan Huang, SUSAN HWANG. I am the founder and CEO of the only luxury dispensary here in Arizona called Best Dispensary. Just like the name, that we focus on delivering the best experience, luxury experience. But it's not just the product. I'm a biochemist, and all of our staff are very focused on the education and science aspect of it. So please look for us at Instagram at Best Dispensary and Susan Huang.
Thank you so much, Susan, for your support.
Thank
This
you, Oscar.
beautiful arrangement today is just wonderful. We enjoy, and you're making me smile every time I see it.
Thank you so much, Oscar.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. This was Susan Huang, who is from the CEO and president of Best Dispensary. We have to move along because we only have 14 minutes to go, which means you can donate and even buy tickets to a trip to Tanzania. We are only 250 raffle tickets that will be sold. We want to actually say thank you to K2 Adventures and K2 Adventures Travel. So thank you so much to Kristen Salcito for helping us to put together this wonderful experience together. But with me, I think I have Paul Horton. Where is Paul? I want to talk to Paul about the weather. Paul Horton is our weatherman on ABC 15, I believe it is, right? That's right. Is ABC 15 Paul Horton? Where is Paul? CBS 5. Whoopsie, CBS 5. Paul, if you're watching, we want you back because we want people to hear your wonderful perspective of the weather tonight. We have 40 minutes to go. We're going to go back out to the plaza, and that was Nate from Big Brothers Big Sisters. We'll talk to him. Let's go to the plaza. Jeff, take it away.
We are outside in the gala here, and we have some big deals here. We have Big of the Year, big and Little of the Year here. We have Big Brother Andrew and Little Brother Gavin. Maybe you can share what the recognition means for you all as a match, and maybe your best experience going out together.
Well, gosh, let's see what it means to me. I mean, to be honest with you, again, I certainly am honored to be recognized. It's not something we set out to do. And when we were told about it, I was actually pleasantly surprised. But I definitely am thankful and grateful to be recognized. But just being with Gavin and having an opportunity to connect with him at the level at which we do is something that's more rewarding and fulfilling for me. My dad always taught me to be the type of person that, again, if you're blessed, being a person that's blessed, it's always a good opportunity to be able to bless and reach out and give somebody else a little bit of an uplift and pull them along and help them as well. So I saw the participation in the program as an opportunity to do that. I've always walked that way in my particular life, and like I said, I'm excited and absolutely happy to be, again, recognized, again, for some of the contributions we're making here. And you talked about, again, how do I, like my best time with Gavin, if he mentions it, I'm quite sure he will. It'll be about our Lego Lego activities and the things. Yeah, we get together. He's a fan of Lego, and we often get together and we'll have a modeling competition. And he's certainly happy to share with you that he's waxed me each and every time that we've competed. And again, I'm an engineer by degree. So naturally, I'm supposed to have at least a certain level of aptitude to be able to put things together. Well, he shows me up each and every time, but he's a very talented young man, and again, we certainly go well together when it comes to, again, our ability and our desire to understand how things work.
Well, thank you for being thank you for being here tonight. Gavin, can you tell us a little bit about how you wax him in the Lego competitions?
So about that, we were doing it. He said, "Oh yeah, I'm going to completely demolish you. I am an engineer by degree," and I was like, "Nah, not really." He's like, "Yeah, I'll set up a slow-mo video so we can watch it all play out." I finished like half an hour ahead of him. I actually had to come back and help him from when I was done, and then go back to doing whatever I was doing afterwards. So yeah, it was a fun experience for me. Not so much for him.
Well, it sounds like you both had a good time. You know, the competition makes it a little bit more fun. You know, at the end of the day, a little trash talking. So either one of you, what would you say to somebody who's like maybe on the fence to get in the program, like to maybe share some wisdom on like the way the program has maybe changed your life or giving you a new perspective on life?
No, look, for me, it's matter of fact, I had this conversation with a friend of mine, one of my fraternity brothers, who was actually thinking about joining the program, and I encouraged him. I said, look, man, if you want to live beyond your physical means, pour into a young adult, pour into these young men that are within our community, and you will continue to live long past, again, your physical means. And for me, that was the one message I carry with me. And again, I would certainly encourage anybody who's on the fences to just step out there and do it.
Well, we appreciate you all. Again, big and little of the year. We appreciate you sharing some time with us tonight. Enjoy the evening. Enjoy the recognition.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Razi. This is how the interior of the ballroom looks like. We are party again, and we are back live, and everyone is here. You should be here. Sorry you are not, but you should be here next year. You can help us tonight by donating to BBBSAZ.org/give. But this is, if you see, this is the entire community. Everyone is arriving. We're getting into the ballroom. Everyone is trying to make their way in. But with that, this is a community engagement. It's a community party. Everyone is here, including incredible political figures who are making a step forward to help us in Arizona. Marco Lopez, who's running for governor. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great, thank you. It's so nice to be here after 60 years. What great achievement, right? Partnering, mentorship here in Arizona. So I'm so excited to be here.
Thank you so much for being here with us and supporting us tonight. What message can you tell to the entire Arizona watching of the importance of being a mentor?
That our youth is really the future of our state. This is why so many people come to Arizona, because they believe that the promise is that if you work hard, get a good education, you can succeed. But you also need that mentorship. You need someone to guide you through that process, and this is what Big Brother, Big Sister is all about. So I'm so excited to be here.
So programs like these are part of our community, and the support is key. What do you tell other people like you running for governor of Arizona that they should support this organization? What should you tell them?
That we have an obligation to embrace that diversity, embrace what makes Arizona great, and that is making sure that we can find leaders in our community that are willing to roll up their sleeves, get involved, and help our youth believe that Arizona is that place that is welcoming.
I'm so appreciative of you being a leader, you stepping up, running for governor, and being a Latino,
right.
Same skin color, I feel represented,
Gracias.
And with the background. Muchísimas gracias. Now, ahora vamos en español. We're going to go in Spanish.
Adelante.
For those of you that are watching that you don't speak Spanish, watch Encanto, and you will tell me you don't talk about Bruno. So, un mensaje a la gente que nos está viendo, a todos los latinos, de la importancia de ser un mentor, una persona que a la cual se puede ver como una persona que le ayuda a uno a seguir la vida.
Pues la organización que estamos aquí celebrando, es importantísimo el poder que nuestros jóvenes, la juventud de Arizona, sepan que el futuro está en ellos y que tenemos líderes dispuestos a recibirlos de la mano y enseñarles ese camino. La diversidad de nuestro estado está en nuestros jóvenes. Y qué felicidad poder compartir esta celebración con tanta buena gente, tanta bonita gente. Especialmente tu trabajo, también te felicito.
Muchísimas gracias. You have no idea how happy this makes me that I'm able to talk to someone who is in high political grounds and is able to speak in 2 languages. That's something that
it's the future of Arizona.
Our kids in Arizona,
Absolutely.
the name itself is Latino, is Hispanic, in Latin in base.
Right.
So we should be able to increase our bilingual level in our community. Muchísimas gracias, Marco.
Estamos aquí a la orden y que Dios los bendiga y felicidades por tanto éxito, 60 años de éxito que tiene la organización. Estamos muy contentos de estar con ustedes esta tarde.
Muchísimas gracias, buena suerte y nos vemos en el camino.
Gracias.
Muchas gracias. So, bilingual, this is so great. Arizona, there's nothing better than being a bilingual. You have a new port to open to the entire South America. We do have matches of bigs and littles that speak Spanish. So si usted es una familia hispana, usted puede ser partícipe de este programa, de Big Brothers, Big Sisters. If you are a Hispanic and you want to be part of this program, you can become part of the program, or you can bring a little, and you can donate to help us. You can go to Big Brothers, Big Sister, BBBSAZ.org/donate. We have people arriving. I know all these people coming through. So who else do we have next, Luna? This is it. We're about to get in. Taylor, how are you? Oh my God, I see everyone here. So we're gonna go. So this is how the lobby looks like. Everyone's Susan One taking some pictures. There is a big welcome inside the ballroom. this is an incredible opportunity for all of you. Were we able to get Osman Padilla from Telemundo? Osman, if you're watching, come and say hello, but I think I'm going to have Paula Taylor from ATC, who's here with us. Paula Taylor, who's here with us. We're going to have a quick conversation. Paula Taylor, who is part of the development department from Arizona Theater Company, and she is here because, believe it or not, they donated a number of tickets for the big to take the littles to theater. Something amazing, the world of arts. Paula, welcome. How are you, Paula?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
Fantastic. Good to see you.
It's wonderful to be here.
Thank you to you and ATC for the donation. How easy or how hard was the process of getting the donation?
Oh my gosh, it's easy to get a donation at Arizona Theater Company. We want to take away all the barriers of access to theater. So call me up, and you too can come to ATC.
How can I get to it? Where can I buy tickets for ATC?
ArizonaTheater.org or ATC.org.
That's right. So the Bigs and the Littles is a program that is mentorship and support. In your life, who was your mentor?
Oh my gosh, so many mentors, not just one, but back when I was in fashion, I had a lady named Peggy Golden who taught me so much more about fashion. Every day it was a little lesson about life.
And fashion is a business.
Yes.
And theater is a business.
That's right.
So we are here to support other businesses and other nonprofits that are around the world of arts. Thank you so much for your time and for being a trailblazer and a leader in the community.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart.
Thank you so much.
Take
See you
care.
inside. We are about to go inside because the event is about to start. Let me see if we can get Osman Padilla, but we are going to get some other people. So we're going to get some other people to be participant of this wonderful organization. So we're going to get someone from Fry's that is going to tell us about how Fry's food stores help our community. Hello, darling. How are you?
Oh, I'm wonderful. How are you?
Why don't you introduce yourself to the community?
Yes, I'm Pam Giannotti, and I'm the Corporate Affairs Manager for Fry's Food Stores here in Arizona.
I shouldn't be saying introduce yourself. Everyone sees Pam. Oh, there is Pam. There is Pam. You're very popular.
Well, you know, I'm very blessed to be able to do what I do and work with amazing people like yourself.
Thank you so much for supporting Big Brothers Big Sisters from the perspective of Fry's Food Stores. How long have you been working with Big Brothers Big Sisters and Fry's itself?
You bet. I was on the board about 2 years ago, so I did my 6-year term, and now I'm on the advisory council. And again, Fry's has been proud to, again, support Big Brothers and Sisters, Big Brothers and Big Sisters of Central Arizona for the amazing work they do here in Arizona. We're very, very lucky to have them here.
We're very lucky. We're very lucky to have you here. We're going to go back to the ballroom. We're about to get in. Thank you so much, Pam. Pam Giannotti from Fry's Food Stores. To all of you, a big thank you, a big distant hug from here, from Paradise Valley. I hope you had fun, learned a lot. I'm sorry about my accent. It's part of who I am. I like my shoes. Paul Morton was never seen. I have everybody just walking through here. We're about to go, but thank you to all of you. Thank you to 2 Second Media. Can I just roll the sponsors so I can thank all the sponsors here? And more so, Stockton Dermatology, who sponsor all these live streams that you're watching from home here at WTSMTV.com. If you want to know more about this particular live stream service, go to WTSMTV.com and learn how can you become also part of this wonderful organization and how they're helping Big Brothers Big Sisters. My name is Oscar de las Salas. I am a volunteer for Big Brothers Big Sisters of Central Arizona. Big night out, tonight's event and first gala after the pandemic in person. Actually, we had one last year, but this is it. We're inside. Everyone just walked through. Oh, the sheriff Paul Penson is here. Sheriff, come on. I have 1 minute. Sheriff Paul Penson, come on camera. Come on. I'm going to have, oh my God, this is our sheriff, Maricopa Sheriff Paul Penson. How are you, sir?
I'm wonderful. It's an honor to be here as always.
Who is your stylist? Every time you're out and about, you are to the nines.
From Roma, Italy. Veronica Amendola Penzon.
Veronica Amendola Penzon, a wonderful couple.
My bride dressed me.
Fantastic, Sheriff.
Or laid out my clothes for me.
Oh, there you go. Tell me what is important to be a mentor.
Well, this is how you change the world. It's like having a seed and not feeding and not watering it, taking care of it. Young adults just need someone to care for them so they can grow and have all the potential. reach because they have someone who cares about them to invest in them. So that's what this is. This is making the world better by paying it forward to those who just need somebody in their lives invested.
Thank you for your commitment to our community. Thank you for being here. Showing up means that you support.
Well, it's yes, you're right, but it's about sacrifice. And sacrifice means mentoring, contributing, doing whatever you can, not just being present, but being willing to sacrifice for others.
Where do I apply to be a mentor of Paul Pence?
I thought you were going to say to be a deputy, which we can work that right away, but you would like to mentor me.
I have uniforms. I
Okay.
love uniforms,
All
so
right,
don't
all
talk
right.
about
Are you
that.
going to mentor me in style? Because you look very handsome tonight.
Veronica Mendola Penson, come here. So this is the
better
couple. How are you, Veronica?
event.
It's a family event. How are you, darling?
I'm great. How are you, Oscar?
Thank you for being here with us, and tell me your experiences through the years of coming to Big Brothers Big Sisters.
Well, this is one of our favorite organizations. I mean, we love it and we love to support them. And I mean, what better thing is to give back to children and give back to a child and help someone and make a difference in their life.
That's right. Make a difference in life. One last message to all of the Maricopa County people watching right now.
The greatest thing that you can do is to help someone else see how special they are, help them with their own self-esteem so they can grow and become what they're intended to be. That is the greatest gift of all. That's a legacy.
You two are very special to us in the Valley. Thank you for all your commitment to all of us.
Thanks for the work that you do, Oscar. You're always leading by example. We appreciate that.
I do what I can with my little
Not just
accent.
in fashion, but in charitable efforts.
I do what I can with my little accent and the fashion. Thank you to the two of you.
God
Thank you,
bless.
Sheriff. Bye, darling. Good to see you. We'll see you inside. But with all of you, we will see you next year when you come, because you have to come here to feel the energy of a community, to feel what is possible when we are together, to feel that you can mentor someone or be a mentee. This is all you need. Show up and be there. Thank you so much. We will see you next time. My name is Oscar de las Salas, and I love you all. Love and peace to all. See you soon.